We look at this matchup. Matt Murphy, 7-9, 25 years old, out of St. Louis, Missouri, fighting out of the Academy of Courage. And of course, Ryan Main Event MacDonald, 8-0 in his professional mixed martial arts career, 25 years old, fighting out of his gym, 6'9", one-on-one MMA and fitness.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event for the night. Fighting out of Lavander's Body Shop, blue corner. Weighing in at 136 pounds and 8 ounces. A mixed martial artist, wrestler, and boxer with a record of 7-2-9. Standing 5 feet, 9 inches. From St. Louis, Missouri, Matt Murphy. Fighting out of the Shaving Sanitation red corner, weighing in at 135 pounds, with a record of 8-0, standing 5 feet, 11 inches, from North Platte, Nebraska, repping 6'9", one-on-one gym, Ryan, the main event, MacDonald!
All right, here we go. We are ready for our main event of the evening. Ryan Main Event MacDonald in the yellow trunks and Matt Murphy, his opponent, in the white trunks. As they meet in the middle. Ryan MacDonald took a shot. Saw a shot come through, and again, Ryan MacDonald getting stunned by strikes from Matt Murphy. Murphy in the white trunks, Ryan MacDonald in the yellow trunks. Round one of this bout scheduled for 5 rounds. We should tell you, Matt Murphy missing weight yesterday, so should he win this fight, he is not eligible for that MCF 135-pound professional championship. Should Ryan MacDonald win, the championship will be his. 3.5 minutes to go, round number 1 in our main event of the evening. We've seen Ryan MacDonald stunned a couple times by strikes and a leg kick. A leg kick that did some damage to Matt Murphy from Ryan Main Event MacDonald. Both fighters feeling each other out here in round 1. Oh no! A big right hand lands again and again. Ryan MacDonald impacted by the strikes of Matt Murphy. Murphy in the full guard of Ryan Main Event MacDonald, but Ryan MacDonald has had his bell rung a few times here in round number 1, so you got to wonder if this is an attempt just to get his legs back under him. Approaching 2.5 minutes to go, round number 1, a 5-round fight for the 135-pound MCF Pro Championship. Ryan MacDonald has some time to recover now. And Matt Murphy momentarily passed the guard of Ryan MacDonald. Now Ryan MacDonald has him in the half guard. 2 minutes remaining, round number 1 of a 5-round fight. Ryan MacDonald, if you're just joining us, has found himself stunned by the strikes of Matt Murphy a couple times, and a great reversal by Ryan MacDonald. Ryan MacDonald now in the half guard of Matt Murphy, trying to step over into side control. And a reverse headlock by Murphy there. It allows him to stand up and fight off Ryan main event MacDonald. MacDonald now with Murphy's back against the cage. Approaching 1 minute to go, round number 1, a 5-round fight. Ryan main event MacDonald and Matt Murphy. MacDonald in the yellow trunks and a nice elbow, short elbow by Ryan main event MacDonald. Back to the center of the cage they go. And I think if you base the round on damage, you've got to give this one to Matt Murphy. Ryan MacDonald found himself stunned 3 different times throughout this round by the strikes of Matt Murphy. 40 seconds to go. Round number 1, a big right hook that doesn't land clean. And attempted an uppercut blocked by the arms of Ryan MacDonald. MacDonald now finding his distance with that jab and a nice uppercut by Ryan MacDonald. Under 20 seconds to go, round number 1 in a 5-round fight. Ryan MacDonald has definitely come on in the second half of this round. A big right hook by Matt Murphy. To answer the right hook by Ryan MacDonald, a flying knee. A flying knee lands to the chin of Matt Murphy. And there we go, round 1 in the books. Again, you never know what the judges are looking at, but Ryan MacDonald found himself stunned 3 different times in that round by the striking of Matt Murphy. Trying to listen into the corner of Ryan MacDonald there as we get ready to start round 2 of 5. Again, early in that round, I think the judges probably lean the way of Matt Murphy, but here in the second half, we saw Ryan MacDonald start to find a home for his jab. So we'll see what happens here as we go into round number 2. Matt Murphy, Ryan MacDonald set to go. And here we go. Round 2 in a scheduled 5-round fight. If you're tuning in late, Matt Murphy did miss weight yesterday, so he will not be eligible for that 135-pound MCF Pro Championship if he should win this fight. But again, we're early, just 2 rounds into 5, and a nice leg kick again, right on cue by Ryan MacDonald. Murphy found success with the right hook in round number 1. We'll see. He tries to damage Ryan MacDonald with that again, but MacDonald pushing the pace a lot more here early in round 2, forcing Murphy to get more defensive. Another good shot lands by Murphy. Ryan MacDonald reassesses, backs up. Small cut, it appears, to the left eye of Matt Murphy. Blood flowing down. Doesn't appear that it's going to impact the vision at this point. Under 4 minutes to go. 1 minute in to round 2 of a scheduled 5. Nice head kick by Ryan MacDonald after you saw Matt Murphy acknowledge leg kicks. The MacDonald's been landing on him. Two very patient fighters so far here in round number 2. Nice right hook Grazes Ryan MacDonald. You see MacDonald trying to utilize that knee, but nice movement by Matt Murphy to stave off the attempt. You heard Ryan MacDonald tell us earlier in the week that he wanted to stand with Matt Murphy. He said he believes Murphy's susceptible to the choke, but MacDonald wanted to stand with him for a while. Put on a show. Round number 1, though, Ryan found himself in trouble 3 different times due to the strikes of Matt Murphy. MacDonald goes for the takedown, right back up. And again, back down. MacDonald trying to possibly take the back. We know he loves the rear naked choke, and there he goes. And lets it go back into side control. And now takes the back, does Ryan MacDonald. Both hooks in, it looks like. Not a good position if you're Matt Murphy. Ryan MacDonald now trying to sink in that rear naked choke, and it's not gonna last long, folks. It looks like the chin might be tucked, but Ryan MacDonald gonna be patient. Trying to work that choke in deeper on Matt Murphy. Relentless. As we go under a minute 30 to go, round number 2 in a scheduled 5. The crowd behind him as Ryan MacDonald still attempting to secure that choke on Matt Murphy. Good job of defending the hands by Murphy. And MacDonald now looks like he's going to change up his attack plan. Some punches from the back now going with the elbows. It's Ryan MacDonald. And back to the rear naked choke again. Still with both hooks in on the back. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds, round number 1. Or round number 2, excuse me, of a scheduled 5. Now under 20 seconds. And it looks like Matt Murphy might survive the onslaught of submission attempts by Ryan main event MacDonald. Ryan going with the elbows, but I'm afraid he's going to run out of time. And yes, he does. Round 2 comes to an end. Much more dominant performance there, though, by Ryan MacDonald. Not only finding success with the strikes, but also getting the back there for the better half of 2 minutes on Matt Murphy. Unable to sink in that rear naked choke that he loves so much. A great job of hand defense displayed by Matt Murphy on a man who is very good at putting people to sleep. Two rounds now in the books here, and I got to tell you, I give a round apiece, I think, at this point. I think I give round number 1 to Matt Murphy and round 2 to Ryan main event MacDonald. So on my cards, we're even here going into round 3 of a scheduled 5. And we are ready to go. Here we go. And they meet in the middle of the ring. The right hook, the success point for Matt Murphy, round number 2. And, of course, a takedown that led to Ryan MacDonald taking Murphy's back in round number 2. I think Ryan MacDonald a little bit surprised by the power of Matt Murphy's strikes in round number 1. Now, a lot more respectable of his opponent, I think. Oh boy, little straight jab. Not sure if that rocked Murphy or if Murphy slipped. Oh, nice head pick by Ryan MacDonald. Went up high with the kick and landed to the cheek of Matt Murphy. MacDonald appears to be much more comfortable in the cage now here in round number 3, for sure, than he was in round number 1. But Matt Murphy's shown he's a dangerous striker. And another nice head kick by Ryan Main Event MacDonald. But as I was saying, success with the strikes in round number 1, so we know that Murphy has the power to hurt Ryan Main Event MacDonald with his strikes. Nice combos by Ryan MacDonald. A big knee followed by a nice combo. A taste of Ryan MacDonald's knee as he goes in for a single leg takedown and gets it. Inside control is Ryan Main Event MacDonald. Content to stay inside control. Thought he was going to step into the half guard. Now has the back of Matt Murphy. Does Ryan Main Event MacDonald. Under 3 minutes to go. Round number 3 of a scheduled 5. The end of round number 2 consisted mainly of Ryan Main Event MacDonald being on the back of Matt Murphy. And here we are again. Again on the back. And Murphy escapes. And now, Murphy in the butterfly guard of Ryan MacDonald. Ryan MacDonald put the leg up high, thought about maybe going for a triangle, and here he goes. Now he will. Ryan Main Event MacDonald trying to secure the triangle, and Matt Murphy able to slip right out of it. Fighters sweaty at this point in the fight. And you saw it there, Matt Murphy able to just slide his head right out of that triangle attempt by Ryan MacDonald. Under 2 minutes to go here, round number 3 of a scheduled 5, and some short elbows by Matt Murphy. Now Murphy finds Ryan MacDonald in his half guard. And it looks like a guillotine attempt by Matt Murphy. Ryan MacDonald rolls onto his back. And that guillotine choke fairly tight on Ryan MacDonald. Looks like he may be okay now. May have got the space he needed there to get some air, but not out of danger yet. And a great job of getting out of that by Ryan MacDonald. And here we are again, back into the full guard. Great job by Ryan MacDonald not letting Matt Murphy step over and mount him. Approaching 30 seconds to go, round number 3 of a scheduled 5. And here, an armbar attempt by Ryan MacDonald. Murphy able to pull right out of it. Ryan MacDonald staying busy from the bottom as we approach 20 seconds to go, round number 3. Scheduled for 5. Ten seconds to go, round number 3. And I'm going to bet this one's going to 4. Short elbows to end the round by Ryan MacDonald. And we will go to a 4th round in this 5-round fight. Boy, and I tell you, that one could have gone to anybody. I gave round 1 to Matt Murphy, round 2 to Ryan MacDonald, and round 3, I think, is anybody's round. Both fighters with submission attempts, both fighters finding success in the striking department. These last 2 rounds, important for both fighters. Ryan MacDonald so far been pretty happy just to strike. But we know he loves to go to those chokes, and we saw round number 2 end with Ryan MacDonald on Matt Murphy's back, but just unable to stick it in and finish him off. Here we go. Ready for round number 4, scheduled for 5. And it looks like we have a verbal stoppage. It looks like Matt Murphy has said he's had enough of Ryan Main Event MacDonald. And so there we go. The victory goes to Ryan MacDonald after Matt Murphy says, man, I had enough after 3 rounds of action. We'll wait for the official decision from Prophet Harmon, but the referee went over to the corner, Matt Murphy, and we saw the hands go up, wave off the fight. So there we go. Ryan Main Event MacDonald stays undefeated in his professional mixed martial arts career and moves to 9-0. It's a good thing because my voice, I think, about ready to go with it. Thank you to everyone who watched on MMAFutures.com. We appreciate you. Thanks again to Nate Rogers and the crew from MMAFutures.com for allowing us to experience these promotions in the Midwest like we do MCF. And here we go for our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the opponent not able to answer the bell, winner, Ryan, the main event, MacDonald!
And there you have it. Ryan Main Event MacDonald improves to 8-0 in his professional mixed martial arts career and retains that 135-pound Midwest Championship fighting title. Here is Prophet Harmon with Ryan MacDonald.
Everybody, if we can get your attention for 1 second, Ryan has a few words he would like to say.
Guys, I got 3 letters right now that mean the most in the world to me. They start with UFC, baby. Hey, listen, I love my hometown, but Dana White, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, the Sugar Show needs a main event, and your boy's ready. You know it, I know it. Let's get me there. I love you all.
All right,
Thank
there
you,
we go.
Pat.